To the paint. Here's Siakam. Rebound by Olynyk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with attacking the rim with bad intention.
And the Pacers with possession here. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's Dick, and Toronto turns it over again.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. McConnell against Brown, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's Barnes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. Olynyk is out there with Barnes. Then there's Brown. Then there's Dick. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. That one misses. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really project the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Halliburton for three. Drills it from outside. Halliburton's got 13.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Dick. He's covered by Halliburton. Just 3 to shoot. That one goes. Count it. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Toppin. And here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game.
You know, once he was in the air, he was staying in the air. Incredible move that time.
And the Raptors call time here. And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Olynyk. Trent comes in for Dick. And quickly in for McDaniels. Now, here's Quickly. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Raptors trail by 7. Quickly with it. Picked up by Turner. And it's sent back by Turner. Trent against Halliburton. Up again.
How about Halliburton getting his hands dirty, going in there, crashing the offensive glass. Love the versatility.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Quickly. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Finding the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton against Brown. Halliburton, that's good. And now an 11-point Pacer lead.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Now, here's Trent. Screen by Pirtle. Trent passes to Pirtle. Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Smith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Olynyk is checked in for the Raptors. Eric comes in for Bruce Brown.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's the pass to Nembhard. Over Trent. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Trent kicks to Barrett. From past the arc, drops in the tray. Barrett's got 7.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Halliburton. Drains the 19-footer. 23 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
And the Raptors call time here. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring, Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Toronto also making a switch. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Olynyk. Here's Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Pacers leading by 10. Pass to McConnell. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Quickly against McConnell. Here's Turner. And that one drops. Turner's got the lead up to 12 now for Indiana.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Nembhard, defended by Trent. Basket counts.
With the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And here's Barnes for three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Indiana sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Siakam is out there with Nesmith. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Now, here's Siakam. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard. And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
And now Barnes running the floor all by himself.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Down low, here's Siakam. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 12. Trent outside, shoots the 3. The Pacers pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. To the inside. Pirtle with the steal. Now, here's Barrett. Guarded closely. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
Indiana moving it around. Halliburton against Quickly, and it's Halliburton missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Siakam against Pirtle. It's good. Siakam's got 6. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it to Barrett. Trent outside. Back to Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. 5 to shoot. Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. From deep, Trent. That's tipped. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Raptors. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 11. Barrett dishes to Olynyk. Here's Quickly. That one goes in. He's got 6.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Pacers leading by 9. Here's Halliburton. Banked in off the glass.
Playing through contact. Love how hard-working Halliburton is.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Barrett with the ball. 7 points in the game. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Here he goes. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Halliburton in the corner. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. McDaniel's checked in for the Raptors. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
And Indiana making a change here. Toppin's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Brown's checked in. The shot's good.
Oh, they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Here's Barrett. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers leading by 15. Jackson passes to Siakam. Shoots over Brown. Siakam misses. Toronto, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's McDaniels. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Count that one from Toppin.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And here comes Mathurin all alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Like the focus from Mathurin there, making sure they convert on the fast break chance.
Raptors trail by 19. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Goes up the baseline. And the rejection by Jackson.
Into the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes.
Stolen by Jackson.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Toppin. Shot from 12. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Indiana taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth, they've got Jalen McDaniels. Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Olynyk in at the center position. Here's Mathurin. Clock at 6. Passes it to Toppin. Shoots over McDaniels. And the shot is long. Raptors trail by 19. Now Dick. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here's Toronto. Barnes dishes to Brown and stolen by McConnell.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
The pass to Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
At 6'8", this rookie, Dick, can absolutely get up with the best stuff. Terrific finish there.
McConnell against Brown. Here's Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Moment here now for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Tyrese Halliburton. What's the news, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Pacers' head athletic trainer. He said it's definitely an ankle sprain and that he feels a throbbing pain.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Nembhard buries the long-range jumper.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Girdle's shot is off. Indiana leading by 23. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And that one drops for him. Halliburton's got 32 points in the game.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Pass to Pirtle. Inside. Halliburton with the steal. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got his first basket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Jackson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Olynyk. Trent comes in for Dick. And quickly in for Brown. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 14-6 run. Halliburton outside. Lays it up off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Barrett against Mathurin. Looking to get back on track here. Barrett, no good. Indiana's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. The kick out to Walker. Halliburton outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Quickly with a wide-open look. No good on the triple. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Passes it to Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Stolen by Quickly. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Halliburton's got 36. 124 left to play here in the fourth.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
For the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now, here's Barrett. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton.
The assist.
doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Quickly against Halliburton. And it's in there. Halliburton's got 38 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance player.